Not only is it worthy of a king and fits me like a glove, but it should also offer me additional protection in battle.
Aí vai vestir a armadura. Ah, moleque, olha isso aqui. Nossa, até que enfim. Vamos sair fora.
What is this? Silence!
Eita. Eita porra. Voltaram a parada.
Damn. Goinga. Now see and hear, dear spectators, the truth about Nugin the Knowledge Lusty, who disposed of the other Magi in a most horrifying way and plunged Girdlegard into disaster. Girdlegard, it will be mine.
Eita! E aí pessoal, sejam bem-vindos a mais um episódio aqui de The Dwarves. A gente teve uma luta muito intensa, a gente não conseguiu defender a cidade, os orcs estão chegando com tudo. Porém a gente ganhou mais dois personagens novos, dois ladrões. Vamos continuar, vamos ver o que vai dar. Eu não vou por baixo por causa da horda. Vamos seguir pro objetivo?
In the evening, after your escape from Mifadania, you recover from your exertions around a campfire. Goimgar withdraws to a solitary corner. Bavragor devotes himself to his alcohol. And the twins get their smelly dwarf cheese out. Namora and Fergus exchange hugs and kisses on the other side of the fire, while Rodario sits next to you.
Ah, a journey with real dwarves to the stronghold of the firstlings. I'm sure I can write that into my new piece.
Estamos a dia de viagem dos orcs. O que você planeja
Far
fazer?
enough away from Mifadania. Perhaps we should part ways tomorrow morning.
Rodario jumps up and begins to gesticulate ostentatiously.
I think you have underestimated us. Let me introduce myself and my colleagues once more. I am the Fabulous. We don't have time to look after a pack of jesters.
Rodario seems offended for a moment, but then he grins, turns away from the group and raises his right arm. A jet of flame shoots out of his sleeve. The dwarves are startled and amazed by the brief spectacle.
Caralho.
And
Ele é mago.
what do you say now, critical Mr. Dwarf?
You're a magus. I don't particularly like them either.
At the Curiosum, magic is my area of responsibility.
Que isso?
There is a tube under his arm with a flint and a bag full of Lycopediella seeds. When he firmly presses the bag, the flint sprays sparks and the seeds shoot out. And there you have it. Magic fire.
Masterly work, Fergus.
The Magister Technicus shows his
mais cara.
appreciation with a nod of his head.
If they all have tricks like this up their sleeves, well, they might not be such a burden after all, Tungdil.
Quantas
How are
provisões
you
vocês
doing
têm?
for provisions? We don't have enough.
We are happy to share what we have. It isn't very much, though. We had to leave most of it behind.
Food is sure to be a problem on our journey. Winter's only just beginning to leave Wayan, and people will be keeping a tight grip on the stocks they do have because of the orc attacks.
We have to be frugal and organize as much food as we can. It wouldn't be much of a heroic story if we starved on the way to the firstlings.
Então, as fases foram impressionantes. Nunca vi nada parecido
I
antes.
must congratulate you on your skills. Find it hard to believe that it's not achieved by magic.
Aha, thank you, but I assure you it has nothing to do with magic. Just alchemy and accomplished acting. We leave the sorcery to the Magi.
Don't mention them. There's no love lost on Andakai and her working iron tower.
You've met Andokai the Tempestuous? That is unbelievable. How was she?
She ran away to the outer lands. A damn disgrace.
Ela teve suas razões e pelo menos nos colocou neste caminho.
Andakai had her reasons to leave us. She'd
Cara, gente
already
boa,
fought against
Tom de
Nodon
Luiz, gente
and was
boa.
unsuccessful. Furthermore, we wouldn't be here without her, and she told us about Keenfire.
Andokai, the bringer of hope. I like that. I'll have to use that in my new piece.
True to his words, Rodario takes out his notebook and writes something down.
Você encontrou algum primeirista? Você sabe o caminho da fortaleza
Do you
deles?
know anything about the firstlings? If I recall the map correctly, we need to cross the first large mountains in the Red Range and then pass through Snowdale to East Ironhald Stronghold.
No one has seen the firstlings for hundreds of cycles, but there are many stories about them. Their craftsmanship is much vaunted, and there used to be trade via a narrow path that led into the mountains. But I don't think there is a man living now who has ever walked that road.
Our mission is to forge the legendary axe Keenfire and destroy the traitor Nodon. If you wish to accompany us through hunger, coldness, and danger, then do so. It's your decision.
How could we not partake in such a story? Just think what a wonderful play we could make of it.
If we survive. I was hoping to only resurface once we reach the Red Range. Instead, we have a long journey and a dangerous climb ahead of us.
There may be another way apart from the old trading route. A few years ago, an old man from the north told me of a place called Wackenstein. Apparently, there is an old path there, older than the dwarven tunnels themselves.
Legends and stories. There's too much uncertainty. Let's just see what the next few days bring.
Beleza, vamos continuar.
You
A
are
horda se
walking
mexendo.
past an inconspicuous copse as Namora suddenly stops on the spot.
Wait! We are not alone. Someone is watching us.
A trap?
De novo.
Die, scum!
What are you doing? Why are you attacking us? We're dwarves too. We're on the same side.
I see honest dwarves here, but they are accompanied by scum. I will free you of it.
Nossa, quanta gente tá com a gente
What are you
aqui.
going to do on your own against 8?
Esse cara também.
You, come here.
What?
Brother, what are you doing?
Boindle, what's wrong? Come to your senses.
It's no use. They belong to me. Now die, scum.
Pô, o Zero tá contra eles? Ah, mano. Puta, ela pegou bem o Boindle, cara. Ó.
On my way. Understood. Over here.
Que pariu. Quase morrendo já.
Understood.
Cadê ela?
At once. On my way. I need help over here. Quickly. On my way.
Caralho.
Yes. Don't rush me.
Understood.
I'm moving out not that quick.
Fergus.
Morreu.
Yes. Danger. Danger. They're all in. Yes. So, I'm pretty much at my limit over here. Where is Boydell? I'm not that quick. Yes.
Puta que
I'm
pariu.
doing it as quick as I can, all right then. They're hitting me pretty hard. Quick.
Perdendo.
Understood. On my way. Understood.
Yes. So, end it. I'm not that quick. Attack. Yeah. This is all
On my way.
Yes. So,
I can't do that yet.
yeah. He cheated.
On my way.
Caralho, eu não consigo chegar perto dessa mina.
At once. Understood.
Caralho, que merda. Vai.
Understood. On my way. At once. On my way.
Just a minute.
Attack. Yeah.
I need some assistance. Yes. soon.
Ganhei. Tive que matar todo mundo pra isso, que merda.
No sooner does the unknown dwarf fall unconscious to the floor than her control over your comrades disappears. You fetter and gag her until you know more about her sinister powers.
That was, I hope I didn't hurt you, Scholar.
It was as if in a dream, but at the same time, it wasn't. I heard her voice in my head, and although I knew better, I only saw orcs attacking me. You were the enemy.
Boindil goes over to the shackled dwarf and kicks her gently with his boot.
This is never a child of the smith, even if she looks like one. Those gifts. By Fracas, there is something evil at work.
You kneel in front of the dwarf and press your axe against her throat.
My name is Tungdil. If I remove your gag, will you answer some questions?
The captive nods, and you pull the gag out of her mouth.
Geralda is my name. It would seem I underestimated you.
Que poderes são esses? Nunca ouvi falar de um anão capaz de fazer algo assim.
Your powers, I've never heard of anything like it.
Neither have I. I haven't had them for long. When I try to remember, all I see is black mist, and I taste iron and mud, and there's an elf who... Oh.
Did the Alfar give you these powers?
When I try to remember, it hurts, like needles sticking into my head. I am Geralda Bloodstone. I was... Oh.
O que você quis dizer com isso,
You said
Claudia?
something about scum when you attacked us. Has Namora done anything to harm you?
Not her, but her kind. Alfar.
She is a human. She only acts at being an elf in theatre.
In the theatre?
For the first time, Geralda looks at Namora without a hateful expression.
She must die.
Qual reino você pertence? O que você está fazendo em... Quê?
Where
Weyemberg.
have you come from and what brings you to Wayan?
I was on my way to the Free Folk. They are said to live in the middle of Girdlegard, without kingdoms or their laws.
The free folk? You mean dwarves?
Yes, dwarfs who have left their kingdoms, voluntarily or otherwise. Not everyone has a place in their kingdom.
You instinctively think of your own plight. You are not a secondling, and won't be welcome among the fourthlings since you placed obstacles in their king's path.
Don't believe this nonsense, Scholar. The free folk are just a fairy tale that people tell themselves when they don't want to stick to the traditions. Just look what good it's done Geralda.
Geralda prepares to reply, but then she holds back.
Enough talk. She is dangerous, probably crazy. She attacked us, we should put an end to her.
It's what you call amnesia, memory loss, a tool often used in stage productions. We don't know what happened to her, and maybe she doesn't either. We can't just kill her.
Ele tá certo. Vamos levá-la
She's too
conosco.
dangerous just to let go, so we'll take her with us. Remove the fetters.
You nip any objection in the bud and turn to Geralda.
Listen, don't know what has happened to you, but we are dwarves and we shouldn't fight against one another. We could do with your help.
The female dwarf seems just as surprised by your decision as your companions.
Thank you. I would be happy to accompany you. I am Geralda Bloodstone, of the Fourthling Kingdom. I'm sorry that I attacked you. It was a misunderstanding.
Mais companheiro,
You
porra.
realize that your decision doesn't please everyone. Boindil and Namora seem particularly upset, but they hold back, and you continue on your way, a slightly gloomy mood hanging over the group.
Peguei uma conquista. Beleza. Bom, tem uma torre orc bem aqui, ó. Bom, vamos fazer o seguinte, eu vou até esse ponto de interrogação. Eu não tô afim de enfrentar orc aqui não. Vou
The
encerrar o vídeo lá.
group isn't overly friendly towards Geralda, and this evening she's sitting once again apart from the others. You ask yourself what you can do to break the ice when you see that she has a file in her hand. The file is wrapped around with silver wire and has a snap lock. The liquid in it is black. Giralda
Eita.
opens the lid and takes a big swig. As she puts down the bottle, a smile flits across her face, followed by a short expression of deep satisfaction. It is the first time that you have seen a positive emotion on the face of the somber dwarf.
O que é na garrafa? Remédio?
Is that medicine?
No, it's. I don't know either. If I don't drink it, I have a longing for it. It gets stronger and stronger until I can't stand it anymore. When I drink it, the longing disappears, and I feel rested and strong.
And when the phial's empty?
I don't know. I don't know where I got the drink from, let alone what it is. But if I don't drink it, frackers give me strength. I think I would go crazy or die.
Caralho.
Giralda plays with the phial, lost in her thoughts, as if she were trying to remember where she saw it for the first time. You discover some ancient ruins and an orc camp in a gorge. A small group of Bognalim is moving between tents, piles of rubbish and cages. In one of the cages, you think you can make out some movement.
Você descobre algumas ruínas antigas e um acampamento de orcs em um desfiladeiro. Um pequeno grupo de Bognin está se movendo entre as tendas. Pilhas de lixo e jaulas. Você acredita ter observado movimentos em uma das jaulas. Vamos entrar, caralho. Vamos atacar essa porra.
They're coming out the holes.
You there, my bag! Over there! Quick! You'll have to smoke them out!
Vamos ver. Esse eu não posso tirar. Eu vou colocar o Boindil, porque o Boindil é o meu attacker. E esse cara é o meu tanque. E eu vou tirar esse cara. Vamos testar primeiro a elfa.
On my way. Grenades! Throw them into the holes. That ought to stop the little beasts. Vile creature!
Swift and quiet.
He hardly put up a fight!
And again! Kill!
Tá bom, tô tentando pegar o negócio e não consigo.
Yeah?
Vile creature!
Good.
Kill!
Too easy! Who's next?
Yes!
Fabracus! He hardly put up a fight!
Kill! Understood. On my way.
Vile creature! Ow! The dust!
Understood. On my way. At once. On my way. At once. Kill!
Aê.
Understood.
Attack! Vile creature!
And again.
At once.
Sai.
Good.
Who's next?
And again.
Vile creature!
Nossa, mano, ela tá quase morrendo.
Very hard! Yes? What is it?
At once. Kill.
Not
Understood.
quick enough.
Morreu.
Boindales! What can do with your axes over here?
And again. Kill.
On my way!
And again.
Too easy! Vile creature!
Kill. Understood. At once.
Caramba, preciso
On my
explodir.
way.
Another one!
A estrada do bagulho.
On my way. At once.
Não tem onde tem uma ali.
On my way.
Wasn't expecting this! Vile creature! He cheated!
On my way.
Attack! Vile creature!
Fabracus.
Yeah!
Understood. On my way. Understood. End it.
Nossa, já era.
At once.
Nossa senhora, bicho, caralho.
On my way.
Olha só essa horda, mano.
Understood. On
Tá
my
vindo
way.
mais ainda.
At once. On my
Pega
way.
um pouco de vida aí.
And again. Understood. At once.
Sai, cara, sai, 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 sai.
At once.
Calma, calma.
On my way.
Recupera, volta.
And again.
Aí.
At once. Understood. Attack!
Onde que estão
On my
vindo?
way.
Em algum lugar que eles possam vir?
Understood. They're hitting me pretty hard! Please wait a moment. Understood. End it. On my way. Vile creature. Understood.
Ali, ó.
Fabracus! Kill! On my way. Understood. Vile creature. At once.
Puta que pariu.
Attack! And again. Understood.
Tá acabando.
End it. Kill. On my way.
Mas algum lugar que eles estão vindo.
Understood. Yeah! On my way.
Calma, só.
Attack! At once. End it. On my way. Kill. At once. Vile creature. At once.
Estão vindo daqui, ó.
On my way.
Mas vê o caminho, caralho.
Understood.
Onde é que eles estão vindo agora?
On my way.
Ali, ó.
Attack! Understood. And again. End it. Fabracus! Kill. On my way. Understood.
Volta.
At once. Understood. On my way.
Olha esse bicho infinito,
End
mano.
it. Understood. On my way. At once. Understood. Fabracus! Vile creature. At once. Understood. End it.
Ai,
On my way.
caralho. Ai,
At once.
sai.
Understood.
Sai.
On my way. End it. And again.
Ai, caralho, eles não param.
Vile creature. At once.
Mano do céu. Caraca. Agora eu já sei o esquema. É muita gente, cara. Vou colocar esse maluco aqui. Ele tem 3.248 de vida. Acho que ele vai aguentar mais. Beleza, vamos lá.
Yeah? On my way. At once.
A victory for technology!
Grenades. Killed.
On my way. Good.
Vile creature. Killed.
At once. On my way.
Vile creature.
At once.
Killed.
On my way.
Vile creature.
At once. Good.
So easy!
On my way.
Killed.
Very
Vile
nice.
creature. And
Good.
again.
Fine.
Vile creature.
Good.
Killed. Vile creature.
I'm on it.
Vile creature.
Welcome to the future!
And again. Vile creature.
Fine. On my way.
Killed.
Good. Already done
Vile
it.
creature. Vile creature.
O W dela faz.
Too easy!
Nó, que foda.
Vile creature.
Good.
Agora falta pouco.
Yes? I didn't hit you really hard!
Vem cá, pô.
A victory for technology! Another one bites the dust! Alright!
Então, caralho. Até mais fácil.
Very impressive, I must say. Let me out, my friends.
Opa, level 8, level 8. Só libertar o cara.
Oh, thank you. Have you seen Helga? Helga? Helga! What are you?
Hello? I am Tungdil Goldhand. These are my companions Boindil, Boendal, Rodario, Fergus and Namora, Bavragor and Goimgar.
Have you seen Helga?
No, we haven't. If you don't mind me asking, what is your name?
Call me Ensign and drop the pleasantries.
Quem é Helga?
If I may, who is this Helga?
Helga? Where?
I don't know. I just wanted to know.
Helga is my wife. Didn't I mention that? We came here together, but then the orcs came and she was gone. Do you think she might have gone home? Helga!
You have a dark notion of what might have happened to Helga, but as you have no proof, you'd rather say nothing.
If you see her, you'll let me know, right?
I wanted to thank you. Your grenades really helped us.
Grenades? Oh, yeah, no problem. I used them to break up boulders, but I ended up attracting these pests. Who was to know there are Bognolum around here? And as if that weren't bad enough, along came the orcs and took my ox skull. Yes. And Helga, where is Helga?
O que você está
What brings you
fazendo
to these
aqui?
parts, Ensign? It's not exactly the nicest of places.
Aren't you here for the festival? The unbelievable Wackenstein Festival. My wife and I desperately wanted to see it for ourselves. The blind guardian, the statue over there, is the key. He calls people from far and wide to the festival. I finally found some information in the archives of Virensiensis as to how the guardian is activated.
Do you know anything about a secret passage through the mountains?
Secret passage? No, can't say I do.
Tá aqui, ó.
But they say that when the blind guardian awakens, then people will come to the festival from all corners of the world. Maybe they'll come from the mountains too.
Pergunta sobre esse festival.
So what have you found out about the festival, Ensign?
You see that statue? That's the blind guardian. You could call him the patron saint of Wackenstein. They say that when the festival begins, then the revellers heed his call from all corners of the earth. According to my research, we need 3 things to start the festival. A burning ox skull, the fire-eater bell, and vervain. I actually had it all, but, then the orcs came.
Sobre o crânio de boi.
It should be easy to find an ox's skull. All we have to do is find a butcher.
It can't just be any old ox skull. It needs special decorations and engravings. Took me weeks to prepare that skull. Then the orcs came and took it. Must have thought it had some value.
So, we've got to hunt down an army of orcs. Boindeel will like that. What do we do with the skull when we've got it?
Oh, that's simple. The ox skull must be set on fire.
You're not sure what kind of celebration needs a burning ox skull, but the mission doesn't sound too difficult.
Sino.
Where will we find the fire-eater bell, and what kind of a name is that anyway?
Virensiensis. I tracked it down to a collector who lives outside the city in an estate on the south wall. According to the legend, the bell was mounted in a black tower. The tower caught fire. The bell fell down and smothered the source of the fire. Now, I'm sure you can work out the rest. The ringing of the bell opens the way for the blazing fire in our souls. At least that's what is written.
Virensiensis. So what are we waiting for? We'll visit the collector and...
It would be best if you went without me. I have some things to prepare here.
Onde encontraremos o quê? Verbenas.
Vervain, doesn't that grow in Ergon? It's a hell of a long way from here.
Ha! Don't worry. I have a bag, just a minute. It's gone.
You lost it?
Well, lost. I mean, briefly mislaid, perhaps. Must be here somewhere.
Bom, tem bastante coisa para ver aqui depois. O que nós temos de fazer para dar início ao festival?
To begin the festival, we need the ox skull, the fire-eater bell, and the vervain, right?
Exactly. Then we need to set the skull on fire, ring the bell, and burn the herbs. And then it happens.
You're quite sure you're wasting your time. A huge festival in the middle of nowhere? But you pin your hopes on there being a spark of truth in every story, and that somehow a path will open up through the mountains when you carry out the old ritual.
To begin the festival...
You're quite sure you're wasting your time.
Só entender.
A huge festival in the middle of nowhere? But you pin your hopes on there being a spark of truth in every story, and that somehow a path will open up through the mountains when you carry out the old ritual.
Entendi. Que é a mochila das granadas, que é isso?
If I've understood correctly, the ox skull is to be burned on this stack of wood.
Eu não consigo subir ali. Mas beleza, eu achei as ervas, vamos falar com o cara de novo.
Henson, do you have a minute?
Have you found Elga?
Não, vamos continuar a viagem. Se eu achar alguma coisa que o cara precisa, eu volto. Acho que eu não consigo subir aqui desse lado pra ver. É, realmente não consigo. Bom, não sei. Depois eu vejo. Bom, é isso aí, pessoal. Espero que vocês tenham gostado do vídeo. E não se esqueçam de curtir nossos canais parceiros, de curtir a Nerd Peculiar aí, que a gente já tá começando a lançar os vídeos. Não esqueça de dar o like se você gostou. Não esqueça de compartilhar o vídeo aí pra ajudar, beleza? E é isso aí. Fiquem com Deus. E até mais.